What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I got a recipe for y'all, and I feel like we need a name for this, like Alicia's anabolic, like with A's. Alicia's anabolic, not appetizers, because it's not necessarily appetizing. I don't even know if that's a word, but drop a comment down below if you have an idea for this series. Today I'm going to share with y'all a recipe for the breakfast that I've been having literally every day for the past 2 months. It's a simple yet delicious egg white wrap. It's become a staple, and rightfully so. It's got 18 grams of protein, it's between 130 and 140 calories, and most importantly, it's yummy. So let's get into it. It's only got 3 or 4 ingredients. I say 4 as if it's optional, but I don't really think it's optional. And I get most of these things from Costco, but obviously you can get it wherever it's most accessible to you. So the first ingredient you're gonna need is tortillas. These are the Mission Carb Balanced tortillas. If you're trying to be calorie cognizant, I definitely recommend these. These are 70 calories and they have 5 grams of protein, so that's great. Second ingredient is egg whites. Once again, if you're being calorie cognizant, this is better than eggs because it's lower in calories and high protein. I've also tried this recipe with full eggs rather than egg whites, and for some reason the egg whites just taste better texturally. They're a bit more fluffier, so just taste-wise I would recommend these as well, but if you only have eggs available, that's fine. Third ingredient is your cheese of choice. I suppose this is optional as well, but once again, when we're talking about what makes this yummy, cheese is definitely going to be part of it. I prefer pepper jack. This is from Costco. I get this huge bulk. I think this lasts me like 100 egg wraps because I eat it, then my sister ate it, then my brother loves it, now my mom loves it. I'm telling you, it's so simple, but it's so yummy. So cheese is allegedly optional, but if you want something yummy, you gotta have this. And then the fourth, also not so optional ingredient is this Cholula hot sauce. Bro, this is the cherry on top, chef's kiss. It's gonna elevate your dish. This is the Jalapeno and Poblano hot sauce. If you have not tried this, not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Cholula. It's definitely worth the $3.79. Go pick it up. It's gonna make this recipe the recipe. Like, this recipe isn't what it is without this, and it also elevates so many other dishes. It just adds an additional layer, and it's truly just so delicious. Without further ado, let's get into the actual cooking. Okay, so first we're gonna take our pan, do a little spin if you're feeling like ratatouille, or whatever the chef's name is. Okay, take our pan, we're gonna be all cool with it, and we're gonna put it on high heat. And we're gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there, or any oil of your choice, butter, whatever. And just let that get hot for a little. Shake your egg whites, and we're gonna pour about half a cup. You can measure it. I think I've made it enough times where I know what's good. But also, as a Pakistani, would believe in andaza. If you don't know what andaza means, it means Urdu for like common sense or your intuition. Kind of just like Urdu for eyeballing it, you know what I mean? Measure with your heart. And one thing that I don't like about egg whites in comparison to like full eggs is that they take mad long to cook. Like, so dramatic, and for what? So while that's cooking, I take a little bit of black pepper. That's not black pepper. While that's cooking, I like to take a little bit of black pepper. This is optional. I wouldn't really consider it part of the ingredient list, but I take a little bit of black pepper and I just sprinkle it right on top of the egg whites. And this is when we wait. Okay, this is a better angle. You can let that cook for a bit, and I also just like to rotate the pan a little just to help it cook a little bit more evenly. Oh man, I really hope I don't ruin this one. I'm recording it. And yes, I do believe in front right burner supremacy. It's my favorite burner. So just give it a little more rotations. And you want to cook this until it's like 80 to 90% done. So you can see how it doesn't jiggle as much. Once it's 80 to 90% cooked, I just take a tortilla, put it right on top, and kind of sink it in to the egg whites. And you can lower the heat a little bit and just let it kind of cook a little. You can rotate it if there's any excess egg whites. You'll know it's ready when it starts to peel, like this whole wrap. You see how it's starting to peel from the edges? You know it's ready to flip when it's like almost completely able to peel off on its own. So it still needs a little bit more time. Okay, so now you can see it's peeling from the sides. And then just take my spatula. I get a little nervous because I'm recording. Oh, this looks perfect. Just make sure nothing's sticking. and give it a flip. It's a little brown. Nothing wrong with a little brown skin gal. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a brown skin gal. And then I put the heat all the way on low. And then while the tortilla is crisping up, I will take my cheese. Since mine's a block, the fastest way for me to do it is with the peeler. And then I'll just peel a little bit of the cheese right on top. It's usually like 4. And I'm not shy with this. People be like, oh, that's fat, that's calories. That's okay with me, honestly, because it's yummy and I'm not sacrificing that. I train intensely and I love cheese, and that's just something I know I'm not willing to give up just for the sake of quote unquote fitness. Like, you can be fit and have cheese, I promise. It's really okay. Also, cheese has got protein, so hey, another 1 gram for me. I feel like the other side should be good. Oh yeah, it's perfectly toasted. Then fold it in half. Give it a good pat. Turn the heat off. And then right here, I just take the spatula and I cut it in half. And it's very important that you cut it this way. It makes the experience so much different. Perfect. And we are ready to plate. Put that all in our plate. Delicious, look at that. This is perfect. I'm gonna give y'all a taste test and show y'all how to put the hot sauce on. I'm a very particular person, but remember how I said you have to cut it in half? I'm gonna show you exactly why that is. This is why. You have to maximize the surface area for your hot sauce. Like, if I had it like this, it's not easy to put the hot sauce on. Like, you gotta open it and fold it or dip it. But when you have it in half, you just put the hot sauce directly onto there. Wow. And it's just perfectly set up for each and every bite of that, cross section. So let's give it a taste test. Bismillah. I'm acting like I didn't have this morning. It's really the hot sauce that does it for me. Like, I've had it without it, I'm like, oh, it's whatever. But the hot sauce, baby. Imagine I chewed with my mouth open with the mic on. Yo, that would be terrible. Even without a mic, it's terrible, but I'm saying it would be extra bad with the mic. Also, another thing about egg whites that I did not know, they're like mad liquidy, like it's dripping, but the egg white is cooked, but they just, I think, release a lot of liquid, if that makes sense. So that caught me off guard the first time, but that's just something to be wary of. Cheers. And that's the recipe for my favorite egg white wrap. If you enjoyed this content, found it to be useful, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to make my channel grow. And if you'd like to see more content like this or anything else, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Hey, I'm super excited to share this recipe. Can I relax? That's what they do in High School Musical. 90% cooked, I take it, oh. Golly. Today I'm going to share with y'all a recipe that I'm so excited to share this. Can I? Golly. No, I'm pissing myself off. Ooh, y'all see that? Is this a good angle? I did it raw. I did it well before and I forgot the mic and then it had no audio. I feel like it needs to be a little bit. And I feel like my hair looks silly now. Because when you blow dry it and then it, it sits, then it looks good. And I train, oh my God. Oh. Blooper. And it's honestly become a staple. See, now I'm trying to remember what I said. This is why I don't prepare things, I just wing it. Because, oh my God, I thought I ran out of storage. How's that for a thumbnail?